Welcome to my satisfactory tutorial on how to make an unlimited power with coal. Okay, this is it. Now obviously I'm going to show you how it works. Ignore this bit, I'll show you in a minute. First of all, I'll explain what I've got going. And I'm in creative mode, so sorry if you don't want to see all the stuff, but I'm not doing it in survival mode. Pleasant. Oh, I'm in Zoop. Change the default. Okay, now. Also, you don't want that there. Just don't let it go over. Now, we have a pump here, and you have to that. That's pumping water into this generator, as you can see. And I've got with the splitter, splitting it off into this generator. Then I've got coal coming in from a coal mine miles away, coming down across, and then just going into this chest and filling up, and coming up and going into here. Then obviously it's blatantly splitting up into two things. And if you hear this power off, there you go. That's a good thing. That just means it's got the more water the pump that goes down. It's using the water. Then it builds back up. And then when it's filled, I'll turn off. Because there's nothing for it to do. That's a good thing. It just means it's running at max capacity. Now. So then that creates power. As we can see by going over to here. I was wrong in the other video, so don't ignore these. That's how much you're producing. That's how much you've got. Some of these numbers are weird in here. That's how much I'm using. You'll explain that in a minute. And that's how much my max consumption is. How much I'm using at the max in the level. If everything's all running, because it's turning it off and on, obviously it's taking less than normal. So then that's unlimited power. Now you get a telegraph pole and connect it to there, and then from the generators onto here, into here. I'll explain why I've got so many in there. Then I've got them connecting to pumps over here. Because water is unlimited and the coal is unlimited, that's unlimited power. So I didn't explain myself properly. I'm new to this tutorial business. Pretty much like a tutorial for this game. And because they're connected to that and they're connected to this, that means that they're powering that and powering itself, and it's powering these. But it's not connected to nothing else. So this powers all the pumps. And then the pump they spin around. I've got 3. Which then creates water and pumps it into here. I will just pretend this is your base. Okay. And you have your coal going into here and your water going into here. I've got 3 into 1, that's not perfect numbers. Over there I have 1 doing 3. 2. And that's perfectly fine. Obviously 3 is ridiculously overpowered. So I just put that there because I don't want to build a base, because it's just a tutorial and just to give you the idea of what's going on. Okay. And then you have this connected to the telegraph poles, and then your base goes off here. Then if I go onto this one, that's a separate power source. I'm producing 75, capacity 75, I'm not using that. Okay, so then that is producing unlimited power to power these pumps, which then powers the base. Just never connect those together. Because else then, if this dies, then this could die because you're adding more and more to your base. But this way, that will always stay like that and it will never die. So then your base will always have power. Hope you understand all of this. I will explain it again now. So what we do is, to build it, we get a pump. Obviously stick it wherever you want, I'm just putting it here. Let me put a pump there. I'll get a coal generator. Power. Wakey mark. Okay. Coal generator. And we're putting 2 over here. Not really matter, mark, not that level. 1. When I level things up though, you can like see the lines and do that, and then they match. You can see the line there connect to them. And if they're opposite something, you can do this. And you can see. That's a bad example. I'll show you the chest, you can't do that, my bad. But line those up so they look nice and connected. And obviously you want your poles. If you get your logistics, sorry, pop this down here somewhere. I'm just going to roughly build it, obviously you can make it as tidy as you want. Then you get your pipes. Oh, but if you click on a pipe, you say click number 5, you see it in my toolbar, you can see put whatever number you want. So I push 5, and you can click this, over here, put that, do that. I know you've got no power either. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm just going to grab one of these. Just so I can get over it. And I'm just going to quickly put one there too. Just for the purpose of building my tutorial. Ignore the hardbox clipping. Now what was we doing? Oh yes. We got number 5. We have another pipe from here. Whoops. Yeah, thank you game. Onto here. Oh, we want coal. No. Obviously, you go off and get your coal wherever it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just do that. Because for coal, I'm not going to connect this obviously. That's going to take 3 ages. For coal, all you have to do is push hold V, choose the resources you want, like that. Wait for it to scan. There we go. Go towards the coal. Never so often, just push V. No rescan it because they will disappear in the end. And just keep doing that until you get there. And when you get there, you go into here. And just pop that on top of it. And my video, my previous video, don't pop that on top of it. Sorry, I'm lying to you. Wait. Pop that on top of it. And then in video, my other video I've got in the top of this playlist, will show you how to do an unlimited power source. Well, semi-unlimited is a cheap one and you got to add links. But we're showing part in a minute to boost this up. Okay, so you've got your coal back. Imagine time you got to this point of getting to coal generators, you know how to get ore back to your base. So you've got that connected to there now. You obviously want this to produce power, not power production, sorry. Then you bring your telegraph poles. We pretend your base is, say here. You connect that. Connect that to there. You connect that to there. And that to there. Okay. And then you get a power. Biomass generator. You temporarily just pop one of these down anyway, who cares. As you can see, I've got one there in case something goes wrong. I recommend leaving it there. Putting that in there. Getting some resources and popping it in it to build that. Obviously you need more than that. Then that'll boot up and get the water. It's just having trouble a minute because it's filling up the pipe. There you go. And that's filling up the pipe, and that will fill up the two machines. Okay. So let's get some supplies. Special. Awesome shop. Because I obviously yeah, I know you're out of power. That's not that, that's this. Because obviously I'm in creative mode, I can just do this.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delay.
Shut up, Ada. Not now. Done. Well, I get so many. As I say, I've got a video showing you how to automate that. So you still would have to put your biofuel into a chest to power. Okay. I'm still building up. I'll probably cut in a minute and come back once it's built up. Ah, wait a second. That's not done, okay. For the purpose of the video, I am going to cheat. Yeah, I'll do it that way, just to show you guys. What we'll do is, obviously this is not how you would be doing it. We just pretend that this is not designed badly like that. Just pretend that that is connected to your coal input. COAL, is that? Yes, I can buy coal in here. Sweet. Bio. Good numbers. Okay, then the code being here, and that goes in there, and obviously that goes into your thing and power that now. So I'm waiting for that. Come on, I need it ready now. I'm assuming I can move to the next step until this is done. Because it needs to be up and running. I could put some coding going manually. That should keep it going. Now what you do is, personally, I'm going to just climb up here. Make life easier for me. Push F, just connect that. Get power and quickly connect it to your power system. So now, this is giving it fuel, coal, that is getting water, water's unlimited, coal's unlimited, so you've got your unlimited power source. Very simple. As you can see, with the new one is not part of the system there. It's got 150 and 20. And we look into power, you can see here each one is 75 and 275s is 150. So then we go over here and then you need water for your coal generators, your base. Because because that's just for unlimited power, just for the pumps. Because you have unlimited power for your pumps, just in case I didn't explain this right, then you'll never run out of water for your generator for your base, and you'll never run out of coal because it's unlimited sources, as long as you make sure it's pumping out correctly. I might do a mine tutorial. Not sure at this point because it's extremely basic and I think it'd be a 2-second video. And obviously you'd connect that to there. That's still on that power line. Now this, you get your power for your base, you would get the base power there. You'd say put that in, say there. Obviously you would do it a lot tidier normally. And you put that there. And obviously you like that here. You connect your coal to that. Well, that is ugly. Type of the darkness a bit. Can't control it. And if I can, I don't know how to. And it's not that bad. There we go, then we put that in there pretending that we've got that connected to something. Then you'd get that, and you connect this down to here. Then you can connect that to your base. So then, just in case you don't understand, go for one more time. That boots up your pump. Pump gives this water, and you got coal in your mine. Then you disconnect the wireless from there to there and connect it to your generators. So the generators are powering that pump, and then your resources and water is going into it, reduce power, and then you connect the power for your pump power into your other pump. Now, because that's only connected to the pump, that pump is part of this system. But this pole is separate to this system, and it's on its own system. It should be for your base. You see at 75. So obviously it's a bit too long, but it will. And that's 150, 150. So then you got working this morning. So I see my friend's notification. Oh no, he's PM shift. So, easily, no. So then yeah, you have unlimited power here, which powers your pump, which then helps to get your power, your coal generator going for your base. Then you got unlimited power. More a tidier design. Clearly in all options are functioning. Exactly the same thing is out there. Coal coming down. Oh, annoying. Should have left it there. No, it's ugly, but. And that's the same thing as you can see. Comes down, comes into chest, the store, and it all backlog as you've seen. And the water goes in there. Then I've got that connected to these power poles, and the power poles are connected to the pumps, which then power that with a separate system to power your base. And that is it. So any problem or want any advice, just leave a comment in the description. Leave the comments below. So I'll see you guys again for my next tutorial for Satisfactory, whenever that'll be. There might be another tutorial about it in the game after this, because the next power system I want to get to, and I want to do that on my own, playing to unlock it before I go spawning it in and doing the tutorial. Bye for now.